just takes pride in defending.
Barnes outside. Pass to Purdy. Now, here's Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Offensive rebound. Duran. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. And that one's good. Barnes.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Here's Cunningham. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's foul number 2 for him. Hayes is checked in for Cunningham. To the inside. From 8. The kick out to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. Duran pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Hayes. And it's good off the back rim and in. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Siakam looking around. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top. We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Here's Duran. That misses off the backboard.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Schroeder passes to Purdy. Shoots from 14, and it's Schroeder missing. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 2. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, you love Barnes being assertive on offense. He forces the defense to foul him there.
That's good from Barnes. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon. Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And the first one drops. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring, Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Wiseman comes in for Duran, and it's Stewart in for Bogdanovich.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Stewart misses. For Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Trent with the wide open look. Drops one in from the wing.
No hesitation whatsoever for Trent Jr. His mind is always thinking shot.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Livers is checked in, and it's Burks in for Ivy.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Takes it from 10, and it's good off the glass. And that'll tie this game up.
And that's a nice possession. Did a good job to get that open shot.
They double-team Siakam. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Nobody near Schroeder. Off target from outside. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Morris. Here's Burks. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
Schroeder outside. Offensive rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Raptors trail by 4. To the right side. Siakam for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Siakam's got his third basket of the night.
This is the shot Siakam has worked on so hard during the course of his career. He wants to be a big-time, consistent weapon from 3.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's hauled in by Stewart. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Morris driving the lane. Can't hit from in close. For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent gets the bucket.
Oh, the scoring ability of Gary Trent Jr. makes it difficult on defenders to guard against that mid-range. My goodness, that was sweet.
Here's Burks. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Trent can't hit. Burks with it. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Detroit. They're up by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
20.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. OG Anunoby is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Young. Then it's Barnes. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. We know Doors officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his mere decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Lets it go from deep. Here's Pirtle, and he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 1.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
And the shot goes down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Detroit's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Traps in the tray.
And you see that good motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Thompson, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Then for the Raptors, Kologo's checked in. And Chris Boucher's subbed in for Young.
Team second.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And he makes that one. Kologo's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Count that one. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Cunningham for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Schroeder, right side, drives to the hoop. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
Here's Barnes. Here's Anunoby. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Anunoby's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Here's Cunningham. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. On the wing, Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 9.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Pistons trail by 7. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Raptors ball.
.149 left in the first half. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Here's Hayes. Good on the three-point shot.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Trent. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
On its way from Burks for two. Again, the Pistons score.
Really confident handle from Alec Burks. How about the ability to get into the teeth of the defense?
Here's Trent going inside. Thompson with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in.
Siakam.
50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Anunoby has the open look. Off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 4. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
The drive by Siakam. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, Siakam with the ball on the deck, slicing his way through the defense to get a shot opportunity. Pretty.
Good. Hayes has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Siakam misses. Pistons shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. That evens the score. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul. Substitution on the court.
And here is Anunoby. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. And here's Morris for 3.
There's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. Says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, tremendous. What a start it was for Pascal Siakam. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see? Thanks for joining.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Up front, it's Bogdanovic at the 4 and Duran at the 5. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris. He's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways, cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. A little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like. Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Good on both. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Cunningham. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Cunningham's got 11 points. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, this is part of Pascal Siakam's growth, the willingness to absorb nightly responsibility to score the ball.
Here's Ivy. Buries it from three-point range. Ivy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Come on, this guy's so explosive when he comes into the painted area. Dennis Schroeder, a spark plug right now.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Siakam passes to Schroeder. The three. Duran pulls it in.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And Duran slams it in.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Purtle. Now here's Barnes. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Barnes against Thompson. There's the pass to Purtle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Duran.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Purtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
For Toronto, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw missing. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hayes comes in for Cade Cunningham. Raptors also changing it up. Achua comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Anunoby. He hits the second from the line.
And Purtle is a massive guy. Someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And the foul called on Killian Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
The Raptors making a switch here. Coloco's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound.
Oh, nice swat there from Ivy. Love seeing guards like him come up big on defense.
Bucket is good. Ivy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
To the middle, here's Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And the Raptors lead by 2.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Toronto's shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. The drive by Barnes. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Trent. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, hops. I got a little hops in my game, too.
Timeout call, the Pistons.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Guns checked in for the Raptors.
That was your Pistons, Manning.
The Pistons have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Hayes, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Hayes has got 16 points.
And the crossover to the jump shot. Now, those are some moves I can relate to.
Here's Schroeder. The three-pointer, no good. Pistons trail by 3. Shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
It's Trent on the wing. Here's Livers. Knocks down the 3-ball. Livers has got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And here's Trent outside. Second shot opportunity. That one's good. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Young.
Well, listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. The Pistons on top, ending the 3rd quarter in a 14-6 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Detroit basketball.
So for Toronto right now, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Gary Trent is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's McDaniel is at the small forward position.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
On the wing, Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
To the paint, here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Cunningham's shot is off. They grabbed their own miss. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
First team foul.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Fires away from outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Trent outside. Pirtle's shot is off. Pistons leading by 3. Ivy with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Top of the key, Siakam. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Trent against Cunningham. Shoots the three. Detroit, no good that time either.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Trent. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
The 11-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Ivy. Connects from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment, and does.
Puts up a deep three. Cunningham's shot is off. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 3-point Raptor lead.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Siakam outside. Detroit with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Duran, no good. Raptors leading by 3. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Raptors. Barnes comes in for McDaniel. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for OG Anunoby. Toronto calls timeout. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, OG Anunoby.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this." When they get it done, we'll see. Guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Siakam.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
Cunningham's shot is off. Raptors leading by 4. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And again, Cunningham missing. And for the Raptors, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent.
OG Anunoby.
Schroeder against Cunningham. Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Pistons trail by 8. Cunningham for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Cunningham's got 15 points in just the second half.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
And finished off by Siakam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Down low, and the dunk by Pirtle. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Anunoby. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And a wide open look for Siakam. Great positioning on the putback.
What a terrific rebound and an even better putback. Pirtle gets the chance for the follow-up.
Puts up a deep 3. Cunningham's shot is off. Here's Barnes. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll